By the Mapmaker's fire, the lost roads glow. Some paths are drawn in ink, some only blood can know. He found her where the river bends, beside a leaning pine, with parchment spread across her knees and charcoal in a line. Her hair was streaked with silver smoke, her cloak was patched and torn. She knew the names of ruined roads and where old wars were born. She did not ask him who he killed, she did not ask his pain. She only watched the gray cloth tied around his wrist in rain. Then she said, a man with ghosts behind him should learn which roads still breathe. For Pywel has 1,000 mouths and most of them have teeth. By the Mapmaker's fire, the mountains bend and turn. By the Mapmaker's fire, the hidden valleys burn. She marked the roads with ash and wine. She named the wolf tracks through the mire, and Kliff saw hope in wounded lines. Beside the Mapmaker's fire, she spoke of bridges paved with bones, of forts that changed their flags, of black bear riders heading north with stolen Greymane bags. She'd seen a giant near the foothills, laughing through a fight. She'd heard an archer took a contract west of her. She drew a circle round a keep where rumors came and died, then tapped the place 3 times and said, some truths are bought inside. Kliff gave silver, she refused, then took his broken blade. The road repays what blood begins, and debts are strangely paid. By the Mapmaker's fire, the mountains bend and turn. By the Mapmaker's fire, the hidden valleys burn. She marked the roads with ash and wine. She named the wolf tracks through the mire, and Kliff saw hope in wounded lines. Beside the Mapmaker's fire, not every guide will hold a lantern. Not every stranger means you harm. Some hands that smell of smoke and sorrow still pull the dying from alarm. She said, do not chase vengeance blindly, or vengeance makes the hunter lame. Find the living before the guilty, or you will lose more than a name. The fire cracked like ancient bones, the stars looked cold and high, and for the first time since the slaughter, Kliff did not wish to die. North for Unka, west for Yan, east for whispers, south for the damned, ink for the river, ash for the grave, fire for the oath, and a road for the brave. By the Mapmaker's fire, Their names became his compass,
and their memory led him on.
By the Mapmaker's fire,
the lost roads glow.
some paths are drawn in ink,
Some only blood can know.